I am Shreyas Kadam. I have cleared written exams of CDS thrice. I have cleared AFCAT and also I have cleared written examination of CAPF Assistant Commandant, in which paper 2 I have scored 105 marks. Now, in this particular video, this video is going to be a very short video. In this particular video, we are going to review the CDS 2 2023 paper, and on the basis of that, we are going to figure out the expected cutoff. Now, I personally will review English and general knowledge paper, and as per inputs I've got from Mangesh sir, on the basis of that, we are going to figure out the expected cutoff for the other academies, IMA, AFA, and INA. Now, first of all, I would like to clear the discussion which is going on right now regarding English paper. Now, English paper, most of the people who did not give the paper who are sitting nicely in the comfort zone of their academies, and they're saying that English paper was easy. I don't think so that the paper was that easy. The paper was, I would say, it was relatively of the it was in the category of easy to moderate. It wasn't that easy as well, because few people are saying that English was very easy. In my opinion, it is always very easy to say that when you have Google at by your side, when you are 25, 28, 29, 30, you have that much of experience, it is easy. But you have to consider people of the age group 21 to 24, 25 who are giving this paper. They have limited resources, they have limited time to prepare. In those 2 hours, they have a lot of stress, they have a lot of pressure, and they are solving that particular paper. Now, I also gave this paper. It's not like that I am also saying that I was sitting outside, but I have given it previously as well. So I know what limitations we have during those 2 hours. Now, if you talk about English paper, I would say it was easy to moderate, as I've said, but passages were tough. Those who have, those who are not from English background, for them the passages were really very tough. And even though those who are from the English background, for them also the passages were tough. So in English paper, my expectations are, people can score near about 65 plus in this paper if you have, good command over English. Now, if I talk about my own self, I have attempted nearly 113 in English, and out of which I'm expecting around 101 to be correct. So my score in English would be near about 80 plus, 80 to 81. This is what I'm expecting in English. But again, my expectations for others are in English that you can get somewhere around 65. If you're getting 70 plus, then it is a very, very good score. And coming to the GK paper, this time I have found certain changes in the GK paper. uh, Economics, UPSC has focused more on economics now. Also in history section, UPSC has focused more in art, culture, and ancient history. They have focused more on these two topics. Also, modern history's weightage they have decreased, and in modern history they are focusing more, in your uh, books. Like they'll say like who is the author of this particular book. So this is again a tricky question. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. You can't just guess or eliminate any options in these particular questions. Coming to geography, geography was again as usual the traditional pattern which was followed by UPSC. They will ask you questions in match the following. Normally they ask mountain ranges and they ask you to uh, join those mountain ranges in whichever continents they belong. Now this time they asked about plateaus. The only tricky question in this was about the Anatolian plateau, which is there in Turkey. Now, many of you know that the plateau is in Turkey, but since Turkey is a transcontinental country, it was difficult to guess whether it is in the European part of Turkey or the Asian part of Turkey. But again, if you manage this, that was an easy question. Then science was, for those who are from technical background, for them science was easy, I would say. But those who are from non-technical background, few questions for were difficult for them. And by also few questions, 2 3 questions were on slightly on a tougher side. Now, if we talk about current affairs, if you have if you had joined Defense Guru, you could have solved the current affairs. I had shared roughly 3 4 PDFs I had shared in the month of June, May, and I had also posted questions regularly on the channel. And in fact, regarding the time shelter, regarding S400. Now S400, it's a very easy question. You all might know that, but I'm very happy that most of the questions which I had posted, they were reflected in the NDA GAT paper. Now, coming to the GK paper, if we talk about your number of attempts, now good attempts. Now those who are targeting OTA, for them the good attempts should be near about 60. I would say 60 to 70. So I'll talk about my attempts. I had attempted 91, and I think I'm getting around 67, 68 correct. So again, this particular thing about OTA. So if I talk about my own score, which I'm getting in OTA, it is roughly I am getting near about 129 to 130 marks out of 200 for OTA. Okay. Uh, I have already cleared CDS 1 2021 for OTA, in which I had scored 121 as per the UPSC mark sheet. For CDS 2 2021, I had scored 116 as per the UPSC mark sheet. Now let us come back to the expected cutoff part of it. Expected cutoff, as per my opinion, for OTA it should be around 98 to 103, because since CDS 1 2021 the cutoff for OTA has been decreasing, but it should not, in my opinion, it wouldn't go lesser than 95 as well, or lesser than 98 as well, and it should not go more than 103 4 or something. So this is, in my opinion, those who have score in this particular range, they can start preparing for this. You can join my Telegram channel as well. The link, which will be, we will forward you the link. It will be there in the description box. And for AFA, IMA, INA, I don't think so there would be much variation in the cutoffs, because math paper was again moderate level. A few questions were difficult, but again it was overall moderate. So the cutoff should remain in these ranges. But for OTA, there are chances that it may, be in the double digits as well. And if it goes in triple digits, it should be less than, I think, 103, 102. So those who have scored in these, in these particular ranges, they can start preparation for your SSB. For any further guidance, if you want, regarding the defense examinations, be it NDA, CDS, AFCAT, or CAPF assistant commandant for that matter, you can join our Telegram channel. You can subscribe to the YouTube, and for more such updates, stay tuned with Defense Guru. Thank you.